do me a favor and get out of here, man. Get out of here, man, for real. Know what I'm saying? Hey, Inibu, get out of here. Get out of here with your white fucking kit, your all white kit, your blank kit. You were shooting blanks today. Vasectomy FC. That's what Arsenal did today. How the fuck did Liverpool win that? How the fuck did you guys lose that? You guys snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. My God. Inibu, get out of here, man. Get out of the FA Cup, man. Get out of the Carabao Cup, man. Get out of the league. And you know what? Maybe we don't even see you in the Champions League. Yo, how the hell did Liverpool win this effing game? I don't know. But here we are. Here we stand. Liverpool going to the fourth round. Look, I had absolutely no inclination. There was absolutely nothing in my head came in today where I was like, we are going to beat Arsenal today. But to walk away from the Emirates with 2 goals. 2 goals, my G. And the way Arsenal was fucking ramming us in that first half, I thought it was going to be peak. I thought today we were going to get absolutely marshmallowed. Spit roasted DP, double pin. That was what I was expecting today. That is what all the Arsenal men were telling me. All the Arsenal fans. Except maybe one, but I will get to that person. But all the Arsenal fans, as always, they were so gassed up. This was their redemption arc. This was for Arteta, the game where he was going to get things back on track. But in his own words, it was embarrassing. It was an absolute disgrace. Yo, Arsenal, you know what? Let Uncle Siraj quickly tell you Arsenal fans quickly about something. Right? Just because you get within a whisker of Man City don't mean you're even in the same contest. No. Ask us. We've been the what do you call it? The bridesmaid. We've been the bridesmaid so many times. So we know that feeling. We know that bitter feeling of disappointment. That feeling of not living up to expectation. That feeling of losing out on a quadruple. Losing out on a Premier League by 1 point. This is the reality, Arsenal fans, okay? This is the reality. All of my Arsenal friends, you know. Yo, Arsenal is tough, huh? But Mamela, listen, my friend, listen. It doesn't get any easier, okay? As soon as the expectation goes up, people are folding like calzones, folding like $2 rotis, huh? This is what time it is. Arsenal, bottle jobs. Fucking hell. I thought, you know what? Last season, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give them a pass, right? Because the thing is, like, I knew how difficult it was. But then these people come at the beginning of this season talking about, Liverpool is finished, we're done. Like that, like that Ian Wright meme where he meets his old school teacher. And Ian Wright looks at him and is like, Mr. Jenkins, they said you was dead. That's what Arsenal is learning. They thought that Liverpool was dead. They thought we were dead and they thought we were dead food. Past the expiry date. But here we are. Going out. Look, I don't even care about the Premier. I don't even care about the FA Cup, to be honest with you. You know, it's the fourth round. Who knows what's going to happen? City's still in it. And I think as long as City's in it, I don't actually fancy our chances. I'm going to be real with you, right? And I think based on Klopp's selection today, that told me as much. But anyway, let's quickly jump into the match review. So yeah, apart from the 2 goals, there was nothing. Liverpool absolutely, apart from we all kind of like donning, like there were parts where I was looking at this team and I'm thinking like, am I watching West Ham? Like, am I watching West Ham? The way we were just low blocking everything, it was like fucking Karate Kid, low block, low block, low block. And look, we didn't park the bus per se, but we were like saying, Arsenal, you go ahead. You take the ball. It's up to you to come at us, bro. It's up to your people to make sure that their people go home with a smile on their faces. And you know who went home with smiles on their faces? Who has 2 thumbs and supports the Reds? It's a corny ass fucking joke. I'm going to cut that out. No, fuck it. I'll leave it in there because you know what? This is a fucking roast, man. This is we're cooking Arsenal. Hey. Yeah. Anyway, let's be professional, Siraj. Let's try to have a modicum of professionality and let's analyze the game. So, first up, I thought it was all Arsenal. Like, out of the whole game, I think we played maybe 15 minutes. And the rest was Arsenal pumping us, peppering us. And at halftime, I was like, if we can go in at halftime still 0-0, because we were doing nothing, everything looked out of disjointed, right? The whole team felt like a messy blob of, like, you know, just like a 6-year-old getting hold of some pottery clay. And they're trying to make a fucking pot, and it's everywhere. You know, the thing that is what we looked like. We looked like one of those pots that someone who did the first time they did pottery in their life. That's what we fucking looked like in that first half. Absolutely garbage, hot fucking garbage. There was no composure. We missed Endo a little bit, just in terms of like being able to kind of like play a little bit between the lines, because I think L.F.C. McAllister was trying to do so much. He was trying to be everywhere. And I genuinely think that Liverpool need to have a backup for the CDM role. Honestly, like that's the one thing, like I said before, I love these competitions. I love cup competitions because we get to see great young players coming around. We get to see some experimental formations and tactics, and I will get to those young kids coming up because they were fucking fantastic. Absolutely, God, they were awesome. So, but in terms of the way we set out the first time, nothing worked in front. Gakpo as a right wing, it doesn't work. Either play him center or don't. Right? Either play him center or on the left. Same thing. Look, Diaz was able to later on in the game kind of like take over that Mo Salah role, and I think that worked a lot better than Cody Gakpo on the right hand side. Nunes is much more effective on the left hand side, but then where do you put Jota? This is the big conundrum for Klopp. But certainly when the team started to get a bit of shape, once we were able to sort out who was running in front. Nunes on the left is much more dangerous coming through the middle, at least in the way this team is set up. So I thought that, you know, the team did all right, and I think defensively did all right. I mean, we threw fucking the kitchen sink, the tiles. We throw the bath at them. We threw everything. Like every shot that Arsenal were taking, we were just throwing bodies in around. And Arsenal just couldn't finish their dinner. They just absolutely bottled it when it came to actually putting the ball through the net. They were their own worst enemy today. They were cooking themselves today. So, but there's no love lost. There's no sympathy for them really, because we go on. We go on to the next game. So, from my side, like I said, I absolutely loved the young kids coming up. And I'm trying to figure out who the young kid's name was that came on. He had an absolutely blinder. Let me just see. But you know, we had Clark come in and we had Brady come in. And the right back, I can't get to his name now. Fuck, sorry. Because Trent Martinelli, what a player, huh? Like whenever he plays against us, whenever Martinelli plays against us, he has a fucking blinder. and he was skinning Trent. Putting Trent in spliffs, man. Like putting Trent in fucking bongs and just fucking smoking Trent the whole time. And I was like, geez. It was like one after the other, after the other, after the other. And every single time Martinelli put in a decent ball in the middle, there was nobody there from Arsenal. We have to thank our lucky stars that Arsenal have strikers that can't finish a fucking game. It's like, if I thought Darwin Núñez was wasteful, you should see how Arsenal players were. So after that first half, I really honestly thought we were gonna get cooked in the second half, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. We just kind of like stood there and we thought, okay, Arsenal, you don't want to win the game, and we will go with it. And so I knew how we were gonna play in that second half on the counter attack. So all of that was and the longer the game went on, you could just feel the Emirates getting twitchy. You can just feel their bums squeezing like this. You could almost hear their ass cheeks clapping against each other as they're waiting for their people to fucking score a goal, or as Liverpool was going up. So all that was pretty amazing. I fucking loved it. But of course, you know, my whole thing was like, look, if we had to lose the game today, I wouldn't have been okay with it, right? It's fine. Like, it's the fourth round of the FA Cup. Who knows? Who cares, right? But this will do a world of good for our players, just in terms of the confidence, us being able to really kind of do a dry run to see how it would be without Salah. And I think that's the one thing why I love cup competitions, because you're supposed to learn something about your team. In this cup competition, you're supposed to learn something about the new players that are coming in. And so for me, what was so obvious when we switched out Trent for the right back, I can't get to his name, I'm gonna look it up honestly, but just go back and watch that game again, right? And watch how Trent defended against Martinelli in the first half, and then watch how this kid defends Martinelli. Martinelli was like, against Trent, I'm going to take you on, bro. I'm taking you to the sideline all day, every day. Spliff settings. That was happening. Just cooking, Trent, cooking. And then this kid comes in and it's just a shape, a different body shape, and more intelligence. All of a sudden, Arsenal had no more ways. It was all cut off. Everything was shut down. The club was closed. Club Duvet, nothing was coming in. Arsenal was standing in the line, waiting, looking at the bouncer like, and it wasn't happening. So to me, that was the most exciting part. Watching just Martinelli versus this kid coming up, Grady, I think that's what his name is, or Brady, I don't know. But yeah, be that as it may. So we get to the goals. Diaz gets fouled outside the box, and I just knew, like, I just had a feeling, because Arsenal were just not taking their chances, and then Trent puts it in the box, and then obviously Arsenal, I thought Diaz had scored, but it was actually an own goal. So at that point, I knew it was going to be super tough for Arsenal to come, but also knowing, as Arsenal is chasing the game, we are going to kill them on the counter attack, and we knew that. We knew it. Everybody knew it in that stadium. I knew it. It's a disgrace. Arteta, he knew it. So when Darwin took the ball on the left wing, and we're driving through the middle, counter attack, and the ball gets given to Diaz, and he just smashes it, son. Smashes it top corner. And that was it. Game over. Do me a favor, Arsenal, and get out of here. Anyways, Reds, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was actually a lot more fun than I expected. I honestly did not expect this result, but what a result it is. It's fantastic. We go on to the next round. We keep going, Reds. Next up is the Premier League, probably in a week or so. I think we got Bournemouth. I'm not sure. But you know what? What do I know? I'm still gassed about this result. Fucking hell, man. Hold that, Arsenal. Hold that, my G's. Take it. 2-0. He just got smoked. And I'll see you Reds another time. Take care.